Okay, excuse the messy workbench. This is what I've been working on for the past week. I got this on eBay for a pretty good price. Turns out the seller lived locally, so he delivered it to me on the day, which was great. So yeah, this is a Keech, a long scale tenor from about early 1930s, I want to say. I've known about these for a while, but I've never seen one like this. It's the Model A's that's a bit more common. This is a Model C, as you can see from sorry, a Model B. God, ignore me. See there. And yeah, I think the banjolales are a bit more well known, the Keech banjolales, but they did make wooden ukuleles, which are a bit rare these days, but this one's a beauty. I've never seen one like this. But yeah, when I got it, it was in everything was in pretty good shape. The only real issues with the peg head, which the veneer was coming off. So what I've done is I've completely taken the old veneer off, and I've put a new one on, glued it on, stained it, and repositioned the badge. The badge was all off centre, and give that a wee clean. Tuners are all original. I mean, the wood's in great shape for the age. This looks like, this is pretty. It looks like a modern instrument, really. I mean, it's in great nick. It's got a nice walnut veneer on it. At first I was like looking at this binding, and usually these had like a white binding on it, like a kind of cream binding, and I thought this had been replaced when I first got it, because I was like, this is weird, I've never seen this. But I've seen another one with this exact binder on it, so it must be original, and it's quite nice. I don't know what you call it, but yeah, it's like double layered. You can see that. It's also got this rounded off fretboard, which is again something a bit unique. I've never seen that. The other main issue was the nut. I've just this minute been shaping this nut. The original one was way too low, or I think it was a replacement. This could come down a wee bit more, I think, but I'm just taking it down bit by bit and just making sure everything's, still nothing's buzzing or anything. But the nut's not been glued in yet, so I don't even think it needs gluing in, because it's just sitting quite nice, and it's kind of held in here with the veneer. Fretboard's in great nick. It's got bridge pins to hold it in like a guitar. I quite like that. I'm assuming this one's a replacement, but I mean, it's still very much in keeping with the other three. So again, nothing major. But yeah, it's just had a bit of a polish really with the finish, all original finish. I did put a wee bit of glue in this split here. It's, thankfully I think it's just the veneer, but there's no like major issues with splits in the wood or anything, which is great, because you don't want that. But I mean, overall it's a really nice looking instrument, and it is out of tune at the moment, but it should sound quite nice. These were the strings that came on it. I'm assuming they are Aquila strings, which I don't know, maybe for a tenor ukulele they might work, but I'm not really a big fan of them. I've just used them as a kind of placeholder. Oh, one other thing I did put was these washers in the tune for the tuners. Originally these were just sitting on the veneer, but after looking at some pictures of other ones, they did seem to have washers like this, or like spacers. So I found some spares I had, and they look quite nice. and the tuners all work really nice as well. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you what I've been up to. I've still got an Abbott Monarch that I'm working on. This is the first replacement that I've made. This one's made of like bone, I think they call it. It stinks. But yeah, that went well, so I feel that I'm confident of doing one for the Abbott, which I've got some ebony for. So I'll be doing that next. But this has been a nice wee project to work on. The action's pretty good as well. I was worried that all that would have been leading address, but thankfully all good. And it did come with the original case as well, which is always a bonus. But yeah, so there we go. That's what I've been up to. Until the next time.